Forgotten is one thing. There are many who don't even know we exist. We are the Eritrean refugees, trapped in Sudan and Yemen. We are the brothers and sisters, descendant of the Abyssinians, who shelters the Sahaba from danger. We live and die now in the harshest refugee camps. Very few remember and help us. Etharrelief are here, supplying life-saving food, water and medicine. Support us with your zakat at etharrelief.org.
Allow me to start first by saying I cannot describe how overwhelmed I am with the trust that Ahmad gave me. I am privileged. I am proud. I am overwhelmed. I pray to God that eventually this video comes up to the standards of the work he's doing, of the material he sent me. I even got dressed up a bit today as compared to other videos. Since Ahmad sent me all his material, which I will share with you today, and he told me, do whatever you want, choose whatever you like, I haven't slept for 2 days because I'm just figuring out how can I present this man who is trying to save children, who is trying to feed the hunger, who is trying to help refugees, who set up his charity and dedicated it for the poor. I wanted to take my time further and more to come up with the masterpiece, but I couldn't because the whole thing is focused on Ramadan and we are into the 15th of the month and it will lose its flair if I wait any longer. Ahmad is somebody I met years ago. I can't even remember how long. I actually was going to meet somebody. Groups were supposed to meet each other and spend a few days together in summer or winter. And I was looking for a precise person who was the connecting point between the two groups. I was representing my group and he was representing his group. And I stumbled into Ahmad and he said, oh my God, you're Rafat. And I said, oh my God, you're Ahmad. And the whole thing just became fireworks. And since then, this gentleman is one of the people that I'm very proud to call a friend and a brother. Ahmad was always that great person that I've met in my life, and I'm so happy to have him in my life. But Ahmad had a turning point when he had his baby girl, and that great person became a superior human, and he dedicated his life for children of the world, to save the world, to save the children, to feed the refugees, to go after the hungers in Yemen, in Sudan, everywhere. But you know what? Let's go and all of us meet Ahmad Yassin.
Hi, my name is Ahmad and welcome to A Day in My Life. I'm a geneticist by education and I'm completely obsessed with technology. I think technology, if used correctly, can make a major impact on our planet and our lives. I live between Barcelona and London and I work primarily at home. When I'm not traveling, I try very hard to do my part for the planet, which means trying to take a bike wherever I need to commute, using green energy at home, and I even tried to become a vegan, which only lasted 6 months after my daughter was born. And the reason is I love to eat. I love to eat and I love to eat. One of the things that I feel very privileged about is that 6 years ago we set up a foundation that helps refugee children living in refugee camps. Believe it or not, some of the children we work with are third-generation refugees, which tells you that there is a major crisis that we all need to give our attention to. We focus primarily on giving children opportunities by improving their health and education conditions. One of the things that make me completely happy is walking around the city, seeing strangers smile at each other. You experience kindness in its most natural form, and seeing children laughing, looking around the architecture of the city, and admiring the beauty humans can create when they choose to think of positive things. I believe we all can have a positive impact on this planet if we choose to do so.
I hope you all enjoyed that. That was Imad Yassin. Or Imad. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the whole thing started with Idris Foundation, and then like we all collaborate or joint venture or we grow, and then it went into the etharrelief, and then wecan. Different ways to grow, help, assist, save, but the cause is the same, and Imad is doing a fantastic job. I wish him all the best from all my heart. And Imad is very active. He is all over social media. He goes live. He interviews people. People interview him. He's on radios. He's on TV. He's like this sentence I use all the time for me. He does not leave a stone unturned. And this is why I liked and I enjoyed talking about Imad. I can do more, but there's no time. No, Imad is not waiting for me to praise him. But I always believe in praising the core. When you praise the core, and you acknowledge the core, you acknowledge the cause. And the core is Imad Yassin, is the Idris Foundation, is his collaboration and his joint venture with wecan and etharrelief. And before I let you go and watch the last segment of this video, I want to thank Imad again for the trust and the confidence in me. I hope I delivered something up to that standards. I called the last time on people to come and collaborate with me and use my platform, like I did on the video of Aboudi. So whoever has an idea, wants a platform, needs to do something together for a cause, a good cause, whatever you have been seeing on my channel, please feel free to contact me. But this video was made to feed the children. The last segment, which you are about to see now, will talk about the first week of Ramadan, and we are almost at the end of the second week of Ramadan. It's never too late, people, to donate, to help, because Imad will always find a way. Imad does not need a cause to feed the hunger and the refugees and the children. Those wecan, Idris Foundation, and etharrelief are just working, whether it's Ramadan or not, to help the cause, irrelevant of the time, irrelevant of the occasion. These three associations that I just told you now, organizations, don't need an occasion to help the poor, the children, the hungry, the refugees, the lost, the homeless. They're always working year-round. I'm going to leave the links down, and I'm going to leave the rest for you. Until I see you in my next video, I wish you a very good evening. Ciao.
Imagine being hungry and not knowing when your next meal will be.
Imagine being thirsty with no access to clean water.
Imagine fasting for 15 hours and nothing to break your fast with.
We, wecan, Idris Foundation, and Ithar are teaming up to feed 1,000 families this Ramadan.
With your generosity, this will be possible.
We want you, along with your friends and family, to help us raise funds in the first week of Ramadan, so together we can feed refugees for the rest of the month.
A digital invitation to send to your guests is available at ramadan.etharrelief.org, along with a portal for donating directly to our initiative.
Ramadan is a special time of the year when people get to feel the struggle of those less fortunate.
Nothing feels better than sharing what we have with those in need.
With your generosity, let's make Ramadan 2020 a year where 1,000 families will not go to bed hungry.